Today we're going to look at how to find perimeter, area, and volume. First example we have is how to find the perimeter. So if we have a shape like A or B, any shapes, perimeter is going to be adding all the side. Adding all the side is going to be your perimeter. Perimeter is going around your shape, the distance of or length of going around your shape. So you're going to basically add all the side. When it comes to circumference, which is the perimeter of the circle, we have a formula. We're going to go over it. So let's see if we can do example A first. So adding all the sides. Triangle have 3 sides, so basically we're adding all 3 lengths, which is going to be equals to 34.5 yard. Let's look at the second one. So we're adding all. So here I wanted to make sure we start from one side, so we will end all the way around. So I'm going to use 4. So I use that side, right? 9, and then 13, and this side. And this side is not given. So you need to figure out what's the length of this, right? So what you need to do in order to find that length right here is going to be 14 minus 9, right? You have all lengths is right here, which is 14. In order to find the parts, this much, you need to subtract that number right here, right? So we'll be giving you 5. So you're going to add 5. And then this length will be 17, and that one will be 14. So again, make sure in order to find the perimeter, you're going to add all the sides of whatever the shapes you have. And before I do anything else, look like I forgot to write 5. So make sure adding all the sides. And when you're adding all that, you will end up getting 62, and your unit is inches. And when we're looking at the third one, so we're looking for circumference. That's how we call for the perimeter of the circle. And we have a formula we can use. Either we will say C is equals to pi D, or C is equals to 2 pi R. So this is when you're given diameter, right here. This is for diameter. And when the radius is given, then you're going to use the second one. And look like this is the diameter is given. So we're going to use the first formula. So that will be pi times 48. And we know the pi is equals to 3.14, or if you have a calculator, you can use the pi sign, and this is going to be close to, because you're rounding, 150.7. And your unit is centimeter on that one. Second example we have here is finding the area of the figure. So the way that you're going to do area is just you need to use the formulas. And if you look at the textbook or my notes, you will see that formula will be different shape will be given. For example, the example A, we know that this, let me erase this, make sure. The formula of finding the A is going to be base times height. So we just replace that. Your base is going to be here, right here, 8. So your B is going to be 8. Your height is always going up straight. So whichever gives you 90 degrees. So your height will be 4. So when you're multiplying those two numbers, you're going to get 32. Because you are multiplying 2 units, because 8 is centimeters and 4 is centimeters, so you're multiplying 2 units, your solution will become square centimeter. And then B, if you look at the notes or textbook, you're finding area of triangle is 1/2 times base times height. So then when you wanted to find the area of the second shapes, 1/2 is just 1/2 we use. Base is going to be 16, right? That's the base. Where is the height? 10, not 11.8 or 14, because the height is when it goes up from the base straight up. So whenever it gives you 90 degrees. So that's going to be 10. So base is 16. Height is 10. And we know that this is going to be reduced before we multiply, because it's easier to multiply a smaller number. That will be 8. 2 goes into 16 8 times. So it means you're going to multiply 8 times 10. So that will be 80. And your unit was meter, and you're multiplying 2 meters, so it will be square meter. Let's look at the next one. Next shape, we have a mixture of 2 shapes. So what we need to do is we need to figure it out separately and then add them up. So first, we wanted to find out this red area first. And then we will find out the green area and add them together. So let's see what will be area of the red. That's going to be the rectangular shape. So it will be area of that is going to be 10 times 6, right? Base will be same, base times height, right? So that will be 10 times 6 or 6 times 10. And then make sure you add the green ones, area of the green. We can see that green area is going to be half of triangle or triangle, right? This is going to be triangle. So this is going to be triangle. So we wanted to find out what will be the area of that triangle. So I need to know the base and height. So you're going to multiply, because this formula start with 1/2 times base times height. Your base is going to be 9 minus 6, which is 3. Your height is going to be 10 minus 3, which is 7, right? The whole thing from here, and you subtract that much. That's why it's 10 minus 7. 10 minus 3, which is 7. So you're going to multiply that by 7. So then you get 60 plus, and then green area is going to be 21 over 2. In order to, well, that's going to be 10.5. So when you're adding those two numbers, it's going to be 70.5 square centimeters. As you can see, your units on the area will be always square. unit on the parameter will be always the unit given. If we do one more with the circle, finding area. Again, we need to remember this formula for finding area for the circle. Area is pi r square. So when you're looking at the given graph, you see that your radius is 9. So when we plug into the formulas, your area is going to be pi times 9 square, which is going to be 81 times pi. Or if you wanted to, if it's okay to leave pi as it is, then you can just say 81 times pi square meter. If it's not, just plug into the calculator, right? If it's you have to get rid of pi, then put it into the calculator. Example 3, we're going to do the finding volume of each figure. So again, same as area. In order to find the volume, you need to know the formula for it. You can find the formula from the textbook, or you can find the formula from my notes for these sections. So let's look at the first shape. The volume of the first one, we will need to do length times width times height. So when I look at the picture, I see my length is 6 meters. My width is 2 meters. My height is 4 meters. And when you're multiplying all these numbers, 6 to 4, you get 48. And your unit is going to be, because you're multiplying 3 meters, it will be cubic meters. So again, long as you know the formula, you just need to basically replace it. Let's look at the next one. This is going to be a cylinder, so the volume of the cylinder is going to be pi r square h. So let's see, what's your radius? Your diameter is 20, so half of that is 10. So pi times 10 yard square. Your height is 9 yard. You have 2 yard from the square and then one more multiplying. So your unit is going to be cubic yard. And 10 times 9 is 90 pi cubic yard for your volume on that problem.